Hip Hop Zone Radio. This is your man, Bless the Party Sparker. What's hood? You know what it is y'all. This is No Man Mondays right here. Hip Hop Zone Radio, power357radio.com. Having a great conversation right now. Yo, slap her around the world. Slap her around the world. But it's a little bit deeper than that. Shout out to everybody tuning in and around the world, checking us out on power357radio.com. We are now in, 116 countries. Oh, shit. Okay. We doing it big, y'all. You know what that means. We got a lot to talk about. So, Di is talking about he don't see nothing wrong with it. Rod is saying he understands what it's like being a public person. I think the part we're missing is Courtney was making some great points as well. Yes, you did. About being a comedian, just as Brother Pete was making. So I'm gonna shout out everybody that was actually speaking and letting me know their thoughts on it, as well as everybody on IG. I'm not reading everybody's thoughts. Y'all need to get on Zoom. But I'm just gonna say, because this is No Man Mondays, Jada got a part to play in this.
That's what nobody's talking about, Bless.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, we not going. So let me ask. All right, shout out to my man John Quest. He posted a great question. He was like, yo, everybody's bigging up Will Smith for fighting for Jada's honor. Has Jada ever fought for Will's honor?
Does Jada even have honor? That's a better question.
Remember, I just said that Jada Pinkett Smith ain't no angel her damn self.
So, all right, we not. This ain't really just about getting on her. It's really about like, yo, what are you fighting for? You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, women feel that they can disrespect. Wait, I've been disrespected, motherfucker. You bet to come to my aid.
Get him, boy.
Get him, boy. You know what I mean? And I think that's an issue that nobody's really looking at. Like, yo, she has literally on every platform, every way possible, disrespected this man. Now, Chris Rock says something, you want to slap him. What y'all feel about that? Let me ask.
Can I say something real quick?
Go ahead, Dice.
And this is what I wanted to say to what everybody had said earlier. Here's what we're not looking like. Here's what we're not looking at. And this is the reason why Will Smith gets no kudos or respect from me. You want to go up there and put your hands on another black man for doing his job while sitting next to the woman who is for the past 8 to 12 months blatantly aired out your dirty laundry and disrespected you. Where is her slap? Where's August Alsina's slap?
Oh, idiot.
So based on that question,
wait, hold on, let me finish, Nala, because it's nuanced. You dig? Before you slap Chris Rock, slap them first. That's all I'm saying. If you're gonna slap somebody, the slapping line starts after his wife. If you want to check people. So check her first, and then you can do all the other checking you want. But don't check another man for doing his job because your raggedy ass wife is out of order, out of place.
When you do the same job. When you do the same job.
And goddamn it, and I'ma end mine on that.
But you gotta remember what he said though.
And you're a comedian yourself.
Let me in, son. Let me say something about that, bro. For one, Augusta dropped a diss track called Entanglement, and ain't nobody heard from him no more.
Nope.
Not only that, now heard nothing. You think Will gonna go on stage and slap a nigga and not handle that? Not only that, at the same time, regardless of what we see and what we say, man, Will know what the hell Jada doing. We'll know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can speak on what she been doing or whatever, but we'll know what's going on. We'll get on the show.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying?
So is it? But what I'm saying is, does she play a part in this?
She definitely does, but that's his motherfucking wife, and they married.
And he
Even
said
though
it.
they put out whatever personal shit they want to, at the end of the day, she sit next to him, he sit next to her, and they go everywhere together. At the end of the day, I ain't gonna speak on the relationship. I think it's wild and open shit's crazy. That's their business. But at the end of the day, like, I feel like that. I feel like my man. I don't care what nobody say, man. Disrespect. That man handled it how he felt like he had to handle it. Consequences come with every choice that you make. You can say he lost it, he was emotional, but Will got busy because he felt like that's what he got to do. And Will been doing that type of shit, man. Will been on that type of time, man. Will been putting in work from shows. Man, we was kids in hip hop. I don't know how old anybody is, but Will always been a nigga to ride like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not surprised at shit. You know what I mean? But I do feel like it was a breaking moment. But like, we don't know what's going on. Will been checking everything when it comes to that shit, man.
But he's
I'm
checking
just saying,
everybody but his wife. Because if he would have checked his wife, she'd have stopped doing it.
Yeah, because
So can I ask my question?
he loves his wife, and he said that's what made him do it.
Would we be having a different conversation if nobody knew about what was happening with Jada? Would this conversation be different if that man went and slapped Chris Rock and no one ever knew anything that happened with Jada's entanglement or anything like that?
Nope.
Would this be a different conversation?
I don't think so, because disrespect, regardless of how you think a person should respond or not. If he ain't like
Well,
that,
the primary point that a lot of these men are bringing up on here is how can you defend basically the woman who is embarrassing you already? So my question is this more so about that he was unprofessional, or is it that y'all don't like who he was defending? Because that's what it sounds like.
To me, I felt Will was being Will. That's
It's
Will.
both. It's both.
It's both.
Oh, well, that makes sense then. That's all you had to say. That makes perfect sense.
It's both. It's like this. Check it out. I understand. So check it out. If somebody was first of all, I really don't feel that Chris Rock came at Jada Smith wrong. Like I said, there's plenty of ways to come at somebody in that form. And Chris Rock is the king. Like, if he really wanted to say something, I said it earlier. Like,
he could have drug him. He could have drug him for an hour and a half, man.
Your wife looked like a fucked up kiwi. You know what I'm saying?
Said
like
that.
some
Chris
shit
Rock
like that.
said that. Chris Rock said that right after he spanked. Said, "Yo, I really could, but I'm not going to."
Exactly.
Yeah,
So, but if he would have said something foul, something demeaning, something wrong about her, that would have been one thing. But you can still make a joke without it being derogatory. That was an example.
But you can't judge talent meaning for another person.
Right, exactly.
That's where you got to twist it. Bless you judging what's demeaning in your point of view, but that you don't know what that is. And then let me ask you this. You really think if they was at a dinner or party that Chris Rock would have came out his mouth like that?
There we go. Now we asking real questions. Now we're asking real questions.
He's not at work.
Work or not, it don't matter.
It does matter.
You know who to come at, you know who not to come at, period. It don't matter
Just
what you're doing. And
just
he
like
picked
Will
the wrong
Smith,
one.
Just like Will Smith knew who he can run up on and who he wouldn't run up on.
Exactly.
Let me finish. Because I guarantee if his brother was up there, he would have sat his monk ass down.
No,
his brother, Tony Rock, would have beat his ass.
You don't know Will Smith, bro. You don't know Will Smith, bro. I know about Will Smith, bro. Will Smith.
My thing is,
you forgetting he trained for Ali, right? You forgetting that, right?
My thing is, it ain't about that. It ain't about that. What I'm saying is, my thing is this. You don't run up on that if, you know what I'm saying? He knew he was wrong.
You know what I mean?
He knew he was wrong. He was doing that because he had to. He felt he had to based off of Jada's reaction.
Yep.
Not off of his reaction. If he would have did it because he authentically felt, yo,
we wouldn't be having this conversation.
Hold up, this brother is disrespecting me and my family, then I could say nothing about it. It ain't that. He laughed about it.
You don't know that.
You don't know that, bro.
You don't know that.
Whoa. I will not be disrespected on my platform now.
You get ran up on too, nigga.
On site.
Come
On
see
site.
me.
I know where you live.
On site.
I know where you live, nigga.
Check it out. What I'm saying is this. You were good until you saw her reaction.
Yep.
Now, instead of being a grown man about it and being like, you know what I'm saying? I understand, like, yo, for real, he really should have said something to the man first. And like
No,
Courtney
he
said,
shouldn't have.
he
Shouldn't
felt
have, because then he
forced.
wouldn't have got the slap off. Then
Right,
everybody would have known there
bro.
was going to be tension, and he wouldn't have got it off. But let me
He
tell
don't
you
need
this,
to.
Bless.
What the fuck
Let me
you
tell
want
you
to slap
this.
Chris Rock for?
Let me tell you this, Bless. Yo,
He wanted to slap Chris Rock before.
he seen his wife's reaction. He
Yep.
saw his wife's reaction, right?
Yep.
Her reaction was, if I was a dude, I'd slap the shit out of him. She
Yep.
gave Will that look, and Will had to do it because he's the dude. Same
Okay.
way if some chick would have came out of her mouth and Will looked at her. Now you gotta handle that because it's a chick doing it.
Yep.
Yeah, right.
Period.
Facts.
Now,
Yes.
with all
I
that
don't
being
agree.
said,
I don't agree.
all that,
I don't
with
agree
all
with
of
him.
that being said,
I act like this the first time Will Smith ever slapped somebody at an award show. That's what I'm saying. It's
Right.
funny. You remember when he slapped that white dude that tried to kiss him at the award show?
Yeah.
It was some
Y'all
years
remember
ago.
that?
We're not talking about.
we're not
that
talking
type
about
of
that. That's-
situation, though.
That's apples
But
and
no,
bowling
but
balls,
that has
though.
a
Still
factor.
did it?
That has a factor, bro. Because Will
Still
Smith,
did it.
y'all don't,
Still,
Will Smith,
fam.
bro, Will Smith
But-
did what he would have did like he did in the 90s, bro.
Hold
Will
up,
Smith
hold
like
up,
that,
hold
bro.
up, son. Oh,
Fam, I
I
look at
feel
it
you.
like-
I feel you getting agitated.
right?
You're like, no, you gotta understand. I understand, bro. I'm just saying this. It's like, yo, it's a different situation. A brother try to kiss you in the mouth is a little different than a brother
It's a little
making a
different.
joke
Yeah.
about your wife.
But
You know what I
even
mean?
still,
And your reaction to the point. Go ahead, bro.
Even-
Pete.
Ain't no little difference. That's a big difference.
That's a huge difference. That's
Listen,
apples and
even-
bowling balls. You
but
can't
even
even make
still,
those
bro,
statements.
let's talk
Bro.
about 90s Will Smith. This behavior is not unnormal with Will Smith. This ain't.
So here, to me, here's the end result: assault, global embarrassment. Was it really worth it?
Hey,
Your wife's
And
admiration.
composure.
Your wife's
Now-
admiration.
Now let's look at Chris Rock. He handled it like a professional.
He did. He took that.
First of all,
He
let's
handled
do
it like a
this.
professional.
First of
He
all,
handled
Chris Rock, right now.
Hold up, Rod. Let him finish, Rod.
Yeah, but he handled it like a professional. He said what he said. Old dude checked him. Old dude came up, slapped him. He still maintained his professionalism and his composure. Even though old dude was shooing words at him, one slap, one guy got hit, the other guy got embarrassed.
Mm-hmm.
But one brother still
But-
maintained his composure and professionalism.
But
Hold
they
on,
both
Dice.
lost.
Hold on, Dice. Go ahead, Rod.
Right. But that's why I
There's
say,
a
man.
reason why.
But that's why I say,
There's a
man,
reason
that
why.
emotions are instinctive and control is learned.
But there's a
Because
reason why he had
Hold
to.
up. Go ahead.
Right,
Hold on,
he-
Doug.
regardless-
Doug.
Let the
Hold
man
on.
finish talking.
Hey, Doug. Hold up,
even
Doug.
if he was valid in putting his hands on it, look at the end result of what happened.
Investors, Chris Rock is going to be laughing all the way to the bank because he's
Exactly.
about to go on tour.
Exactly.
with Dave
So I'm
Chappelle
not.
about another
That's
2
why I
months.
say I'm
Think about
neutral
what them
in
ticket
what it
sales are
is I'm
gonna
looking
be.
at, because I look at it this way. You mean to tell me that you can get on stage
That's why he didn't
and
lose
slap
his
this
control.
man
I'll let
for
that
what he
man
said?
finish talking.
Right. But you mean to tell me this man can get on stage and slap another black man for what he said about your wife, but you got a black woman who's sitting on the Supreme Court and been taking bullying and badgering for days and sat there and took it with composure?
But she shouldn't.
But she shouldn't. But what if she did? What would have been the end result?
See, that's going a little deeper. I feel what you're saying. I feel what you're saying.
It's deep.
Well,
She
well,
knew what
wait,
she was getting herself into when she walked
We're
in
not
that
going
room.
there. We're not going there. I know everybody want to go there. It's
that's
not
just
that
deep.
time yet. It's not that time yet.
Hold on. So, Chris Rock put out a statement about the Oscars an hour ago. He said, as a comedian, it can be difficult to understand which lines are to be crossed and which aren't. Last night, I crossed a line that I shouldn't have and paid the enormous price of my reputation as a renowned comedian. Comedy is never about poking fun at or making light of people with major ordeals happening in their lives. Comedy is about using real life circumstances to create laughter and bring light to an otherwise dark world. With that said, I sincerely apologize to my friends Jada Pinkett Smith, Will Smith, and the rest of the Smith family for the disrespect and disregard I displayed, which was unfortunately broadcast for the world to see. I hope that with time, forgiveness can come of this situation and we can all be better, more considerate people in the end.
Will Smith could have
No way. Ain't
No
no
way.
way. I'm getting smacked on TV and apologizing for it.
Okay.
Son,
well,
maybe
let's not
that's
talk about
me
how
not.
professional Chris Rock is.
Son. Hold on, son. That's my man. I got, let him know, calm down for a minute. You get hyped. But what I'm saying is this. That should not have happened.
Right.
That should not have happened. Chris
Period.
Rock should not have apologized for what happened.
That's like
You know
Tiger
what I mean?
Woods apologizing when he got caught cheating. Don't
Not even.
apologize, right?
No. I'm saying like this. Comedians know. You as a comedian, there is a safe space for you. You know what I'm saying? On stage. On stage, you say what you that's your job, yo. You know what I'm saying? And people gotta understand that. Chris Rock was invited to speak at the Oscars. That's not no little thing. You're not no, you know what I'm saying? You're not no just off the road comedian. You know what I mean? Like, bro, this is Chris Rock. You know what I mean? He did not make an off-color remark. There's a lot of people out there trying to act like he made an off-color remark. He did something wrong. He did nothing wrong.
But that's your opinion. That's
bro.
your opinion. That's your opinion. You can't say that just because that's how you feel. Bless.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that as an emotional.
That's your opinion. Will Smith apologized to Chris Rock as saying that violence in all forms is poisonous and he was embarrassed. We don't know the conversation after the Oscars. They both sat down and had a conversation, which is why you saw Will Smith dancing at the end. They all had a conversation after what happened. So for us, yeah, we can just have an opinion and saying, yeah, he shouldn't have said that. Oh, that shouldn't have hurt her feelings. But we don't know anything that's going right now, what's going on with her going through this and anything that's triggering. And the same thing with Will. Jada might feel like, you know what, you never stick up for me. So maybe this is the time that you should do something now because of how I'm feeling right now about this situation. Everybody has an opinion about everything, but we should not say how that person should feel when they're going through that.
Well, let me
if
say
I'm
something.
having alopecia, if I have alopecia, you cannot tell me. If I have alopecia, you cannot tell me how I should feel if somebody makes a joke about it.
And I didn't say that. What I said that. What I said was.
Yes, y'all are.
You didn't say that.
Y'all are.
I did not say that at all. So what I'm saying is Chris Rock did nothing wrong. I didn't say, oh, you shouldn't feel bad.
Your opinion.
Can I say something real quick?
My opinion on this show is right. That's fact. Okay. There's no such
on
thing as
this show.
opinion.
That's it.
On this show, my opinion is fact. So
And
understand that, all right? Because you can get muted. But what I'm saying is this.
I don't care.
It's this. Check it out. I say he did nothing wrong for the simple fact he was doing what he was invited and paid to do. You know, Chris Rock is going up there to do exactly this. For you to have a fucking problem after he does what you know he's going to do, you know what I'm saying, is wrong. So now check it out. If you have an issue that bad, you feel me? You can say, yo, baby, listen, we out. Let's go.
No.
Check it out. If not, yo, check it out. You know you won, son. You know you gonna win the award. You gonna have the mic later. Speak your piece when it comes your turn. You know what I'm saying?
Wait.
No. But then you gonna go and slap a dude. Yo, that shit is wrong.
Hey, Bless, I gotta say, let me say something real quick. Let me say
He
something.
plays the ultimate part in that whole entanglement.
Hey, yo, I slapped the dog today.
Yes, I used it.
Here's the thing. This is what nobody.
Hold up, Dice. Let Furious go, and then Dice can go.
I slapped the dog today because I took my cat to the dog park and the dog barked at it.
I have no idea what that meant.
You take your cat to a dog park, it's gonna get barked at least.
Oh.
Yeah, he got a point. It sounds crazy, but it's a point.
With Chris Rock.
Exactly.
If that whole shit is real anyway.
Here's my thing.
Go ahead,
This
Dice.
is why I have an issue with. When somebody says something to you, how you respond to it is totally up to you, right? You can respond by walking away, by saying nothing, or by slapping. But now, when it comes to violence, whoever initiates the violence, that's the person that's supposed to be held responsible. So I can call you everything but a child of God. That don't give you nothing. He says gives him the right to put his hands on the man. Point blank, period. I don't care what he said. If you don't like it, get you and your raggedy bald-headed wife, get the fuck out of there. You know?
That's Will though, bro. That's Will. That's at the end of the day.
So what?
Yeah, bro.
You think because a nigga from Philly, he could put his hands on a nigga? Try that in Florida. You gonna get shot.
But listen. People make choices. Everybody makes the choices, whether they're good or bad. There's always consequences to them. But he made the choice. Period. Whether we think it's right or wrong, Will did what he did. He did it. What?
You know something
we're talking about.
Fire buddy up. Now, I look at, like I said, all that shit, I can look at it all kind of ways. Everybody made valid points. I'm just looking at it like, nigga, ain't nobody finna fire me on national TV, and I ain't finna get right with it. That's all I was looking at. Like, that's crazy. That, like, professional.
All I know is last night, black people lost. We lost as a whole last night.
No joke. That's real.
Yeah, I'm not condoling what he did. Like I said, watching the video made me feel very uneasy. And if that was my husband, I wouldn't feel right for him going up there and doing something like that. If he was at the seat saying, keep my wife's name out my fucking mouth, I would have been okay with that. But my whole thing is that we sitting here talking about the whole situation, and they both sitting there drinking mojitos and shit right now under a damn palm tree.
Like,
the thing about it is
shit?
they already had talked all of this out. They already had know that they both was stupid in their both little way of saying what he said and what Will did. They talked about it. They apologized. Now they moved. They both did public apologies. I'm not saying that Will Smith was right at all.
Evil.
And I'm not saying Chris Rock was right. Regardless of the comedian, of him doing his job or whatever it is, the thing about it is we don't know their history, all of them together. We don't know the conversations that they had prior to this. We don't know what kind of arguments was stuff. We don't know none of that stuff because it wasn't on film or on TV. So something happened to where Jada was like, her look was, if you don't say something this time, I'm about to be really pissed off. We don't know what the hell just happened. We only looking at the surface of what we saw last night.
Because that's what women do.
That's what women do.
It is what it is, bro.
It's all Jada's. Listen. If y'all don't understand the whole theme of what we talking about tonight, it's all Jada's fault.
Yep.
Like, all that shit happened.
We disagree.
Y'all disagree.
Yes, we understand exactly what you're saying. We don't agree with that's what's going on here. Like,
okay, but what you need to understand is that you're wrong.
You never agree with nobody.
Because one, I couldn't give two fucks less about what they got going on. Two, you and I will never experience one crucial element that is important to the story, which is millions of people watching you at once. We will never know what that feels like. Three, he is a grown man. He's grown. It don't matter if she yelled, if she threw a tantrum, if she got up and stomped her feet and banged on the ground. It don't matter. You, at the end of the day, as a man, decided to get up and to go slap another man on national TV. So all this talk about if it's Jada's fault, theoretically, that sounds nice, but no, that's Will Smith's choice. That was his decision, and Chris Rock apologized at the end. So what are we really talking about?
I agree with you,
the
darling.
professionalism.
Exactly.
The professionalism. But the professionalism in all three of them should have waited for the apology to happen after the show. Okay,
I don't disagree with you, bro, Pete.
Huh?
I don't disagree with you, bro, Pete.
Okay, that's the professionalism that should have been handled and should have been taking place. Will Smith broke that professional code. Now, why did he break that professional code?
Exactly.
Did he break that professional code? Let me finish, please. Why did he break that professional code? Did he break that professional code because he had to show his machoism to his wife? Or did he break that professional code because he was just one ignorant, dumb nigga out of West Philly that don't know no better? You know, what was behind that? Did Jada give him the cold look, that look of, that cold look that y'all can give a motherfucker? Motherfucker, I'm out here with you. This motherfucker just disrespect me. What you gonna do?
Let me say this something in mind. If an attack dog attacks somebody, they don't sue the dog. They sue the owner.
Good thing we're not talking about dogs. We're talking about grown men.
And they put the dog to sleep. They put the dog to sleep, though.
Put the dog grown women and not dogs.
They put the dog to sleep.
But here's the thing.
Hey, whoa. That being said, we're gonna come back to that point.
We're gonna go to break.
That's a big point. That's a big point. You know what I'm saying? Hip Hop Zone Radio, it's your man Bless the Party Sparker. You know what this is? No Man Mondays, the national organization of men against Amazonian masterhood. Right here, we are talking about the slap heard round the world. Let's get it locked. Keep it locked, y'all. We moving your music around the globe and across the fader, y'all.